Joey, whoop whoop. What's up, family? We're passing by that location constantly. Where they pulled a gun out on me. But they didn't shoot me, saying they're gangsters. Now we found out where they work at, where they live. They don't fuck with the wrong one. I passed by right now with my wifey. I pointed it out. See, that's it right fucking there. You can see the truck. Same fucking truck from the video and everything. Same license plate and everything. Hiding behind a fence and shit. Thinking that we need to go there. Like, bitch, we taking our time, motherfucker. We want you alone, bitch. Alone. You got them laws calling them up and this and that. Fuck at her, clown. Well, you pulled the gun, bitch. Why would you be calling the laws if you the one who pulled the gun? I ain't call no laws. Shit, you must be your fucking mind. I'm on the top of the motherfucker that says fuck the laws and don't call the laws, motherfucker, when something happens. Shit. I really handle it up on my own. My own way. So I passed by that location this morning, nothing. I passed by again right now, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I seen this gray truck that the one with the white man that I was talking shit to before or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Come right behind me. And I know, you know what I'm saying? I noticed it, so I start putting my hands on and start slowing the fuck down. I'm talking about I'm at the fucking light and that motherfucker doesn't even want to come to the light and shit. You know what I'm saying? But before then, though, I'm on the freeway. I have this black fucking truck with a fucking what they call it? A gothic fucking cross in the back and some other fucking dribbles or whatever. And they're two white crack ass motherfuckers and they're white construction shirt or whatever, the green ones or whatever. And I notice it and I'm feeling kind of type of way. So I say something. I put my fist in the sky and then I notice that the passenger starts to put Heil Hitler. You know what I'm saying? A white boy. Not a young white boy to a fucking older white boy and shit. He had no fucking teeth in the bottom of his fucking teeth. They're all fucking gone and shit. Like shaved the fuck down from all that grinding from his meth and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm gonna start seeing as soon enough too. Shit, white people like that, crackhead, meth head motherfuckers and shit. That had to do drugs to get some balls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or drink some liquid courage or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the pussy motherfuckers and shit. I'm sober like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Come on, come at me, bitch. Yeah. He put Heil Hitler. So I stopped the car. I'm literally stopping in the freeway, letting that bitch come next to me. And I go, hey, tell me you fucking you fucking racist motherfucker. And he starts laughing with the other dude or whatever. Tell me, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up, motherfucker. You think this is a joke? This ain't no joke. This real life, bitch, boy. I'm gonna fuck you up. And he takes off, takes off away from me. I catch up because, there's traffic on going back. You know what I'm saying? Like 59, there's traffic all the time. So I caught up to that bitch. No word, no nothing. They go further away from me. That passenger, I put my fist up in the sky and puts that Heil Hitler again. So I get it right behind them again. They didn't even want to look in the side mirrors. They didn't even want to look at me. Shit, they didn't fucking put their Heil Hitler no more. They didn't fucking put nothing at all. These pussy ass, crack ass, racist motherfuckers. They look at my face. They see I had no fear, bitch. That mask wasn't for my safety, motherfuckers. For your safety. Without the mask, I have no fucking, you know what I'm saying? For a white man. You know what I'm saying? I have no remorse for your bitch ass. Because you put Heil Hitler, you must be the type of way. You've done it many times, other fucking times and shit. Because you do it like, you know what I'm saying? You have no care in the world and shit. And you can do it anytime and shit. You're feeling safe, natural, secure. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But either way, yeah. That motherfucker felt like he was untouchable and shit by that shit, by doing that shit. Like, bitch, fuck your racist ass motherfucker. Just like in war, bitch, you lost, bitch. I'll kill you right now. Fuck your guns. Like right now, hand to hand, I'll fuck you all up, bitches. Fuck y'all pussy ass motherfuckers and shit. And it showed me again, without my mask, I could be who the fuck I am always. Because I already knew I can. Just as the mask was for your safety, because I would, I'd get a little angrier, a little bit more upset. But I'm not stupid, though. I might be crazy and a psychopath, but I'm just a different one. You know what I'm saying? I'm nothing like y'all motherfuckers that want to keep on going to jail, keep on going to asylums, and keep going. Like, who benefits from all that shit? The white man benefits you and your demise. Nobody else. Nobody prays that you went to jail. Nobody cares. By the time you're fucking gone, you're out or whatever, everybody done forgot about your ass and they're fucking enjoying life. So why'd you go in for? Huh? Why'd you go in for? Why y'all out there in the fucking news shooting cops? Y'all missing shit. Every time I see a motherfucker shooting a cop on the news, y'all miss. What the fuck y'all shooting for? If y'all either way y'all gonna do that shit, do it a little bit smarter and shit. Fuck. Nah, I'm not talking about like ambush or nothing like that. I'm not talking about you should do anything to cops or nothing like that. I'm just saying if you're gonna do something either way, and you're gonna plant yourself on the fucking news because they're gonna plant your ass on the news and shit if you're a minority. But if you're a white man, they're gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the news we live. We live in America where it's for white people. So if you go to Mexico, they got news for what? Okay, so if you go to China and you have news for what? Okay, so where the fuck are we at right now? Come on, motherfucker. Everything is not for us. These movies, cartoons, you know what I'm saying? TV shows, they're not for us. You know what I'm saying? They're for us to be portrayed. Yes. That's it. They ain't for us to be enjoying that shit. What it's not meant to be, because they're already making movies and TV shows before they even freed us. You understand that shit? Like, we weren't even fucking free, and they had this whole world they were living in, all nice and good, and they left us out and shit. And then eventually they fucking, like, started segregating, and because it was like, you got some whites that are with us, but it's a little small, very, very, very small percentage. And you can't even fucking see them. That's why I always tell them, let me know you're fucking racist, because I can't beat you up. And then in the end, you tell me I wasn't even racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I get it from the beginning. Let me know you're racist, motherfucker. I need to know first. You know what I'm saying? I need to know for a fact that I'm going to fuck you up and I'm going to be winning something out of your ass. But I feel that you're racist as shit. And I was right. Put the Heil Hitler, like a little bitch boy, on the passenger side. The driver's side, crack-ass motherfucker, was scary like a bitch. The first time, they were both laughing together. The second time, they caught me. The third time, they caught me. When I caught them again, pussy. And I don't road rage. I'm not over here trying to catch up to your fucking punk ass and shit. And then the only time I don't fucking record is the time they do it. For some reason, they know. You know what I'm saying? The Universal, the fucking basic guys or whatever. You ever seen that cartoon? They fucking follow my life. Literally, the new season, the new ones and shit, they talk about the same shit I'm talking to you about right here on these streamer fucking things. Like they be fucking watching me and shit. I go on Xbox, Call of Duty, they fuck me. They don't want me to win. You know what I'm saying? They glitch me out and everything. That's just like in real life and shit. I got a whole bunch of non-whites glitching me out in life. You know what I'm saying? Because they fucking think that they're supposed to fucking follow a white man when it was never like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, something like, I don't know. Like, they must owe a lot of favors because it's like they started taking rappers, celebrities out. You act like those are the only people that were taking out. Like, nah, they started taking out some goons out and shit they could be pocket goons, you know what I'm saying, for cops. And white people hire, like literally, they hire fucking, you know what I'm saying, non-whites, but sometimes to get a fucking, like if you have felonies and shit, like get a federal fucking funding from that shit. You know what I'm saying? From hiring your fucking ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all like thinking in my head, like, these motherfuckers must think they owe these white people something. It's like, you think that you owe something? Like, I seen this video one time, and I put my 2 cents in that shit, too. I seen this Confederate fucking, like, it was like they went to some fucking Confederate pride fucking thing or whatever in their fucking area, and a bunch of white people. There's no other gunners but that. And the black and the fucking, you know, they're all down, looking down in the ground. Ain't no person in the concession white. I didn't see nobody cleaning that was white. So fuck y'all motherfuckers make it seem like y'all doing everything. Fuck out of clowns. Either way, they're fucking, this African-American chunky ass motherfucker was talking shit about this kid because he didn't understand the Confederate this and this and this and that. And he was all protecting Confederacy and having white people around him and like, trying to get praise from them. And I'm all thinking in my head like, man, y'all brainwashed like a motherfucker. They done fucked the fuck out of your mom and shit and your ancestors, and they brainwashed all of y'all motherfuckers, the ones that were left over, you know what I'm saying, from up north and shit. Like we ain't going up there to ask them motherfuckers what happened to them, you know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact what happened to it because my ancestors tell me all the time. They tell me, you know what I'm saying, like what happened up north and shit instead of what happened down south and shit. We should be a little bit lucky and shit being down south, but not as much because we're the last ones to be free. You know what I'm saying? Of everything else, regardless of anything. But up north, everybody that was Confederate and shit like that, like you have them closer to Canada and shit like that. And that's how you know. You know what I'm saying? That like those states or whatever, or fucking white states like Idaho, places up there, North Carolina, shit like that. Like if you ever fucking drive over there, because I had drove in over there, and I'm gonna tell you this, that they're brainwashed like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't remember nothing because their whole fucking ancestors got brainwashed and shit. And that motherfucker just doesn't know and shit. And he was like protecting them and shit. And I was all like, damn, this motherfucker. I wish I was there for I could tell his punk ass, and I'd be in front of all them white people and shit. I'd be ready to fucking slice them up and dice them up and shit. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to come step up to me, any one of them fucking crack ass motherfuckers. And I'm thinking in my head like, shit. Like they be missing whites in North Carolina, South Carolina. Look it up. Like missing Caucasians and shit in states. And you'll be like, dang, this motherfucker taking out fucking Caucasians in each state and shit. Like, y'all be taking each other out and shit. Non-whites after non-whites, African-American against Mexican, African-American, Mexican against Mexican, Mexican against... Because I drive. Like, I'm driving daily and shit. And I'm driving, I have these Mexicans looking at me down like, fuck you, bitch. Just because you're not dancing time and chilling and enjoying your life, motherfucker, and you're out chupado and shit doesn't mean I gotta be like you, bitch boy. I see a whole bunch of y'all motherfuckers. I mean, all of y'all motherfuckers. I have never seen somebody different yet. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the day and shit. It's like, they say they're all juggalos and this and that. And then when they get into society, they fucking hide. They hide amongst us and shit, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm all like, man, I'm a juggalo. I'm fucking be me, man. Fuck that bullshit. Let me go everywhere and shit. Jammy time. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. My wife could contest to that shit. I went to Laredo, Texas. And I was inside. What was it, babe? Bobo Lobo? HEB. I think it was an HEB. And we were inside this HEB. This individual had a fucking Insane Clown Posse fucking shirt on. And I go, whoop, whoop. He didn't say shit. So I fucking went over there all mad, like, what motherfucker, you got some problem, bitch? You know what I'm saying? And he goes, what's happening? But in Spanish, ¿qué está pasando? And this and that. And, or you know what I'm saying? And he goes that, he tells me in English, like, after a while and shit, like, he wants to know that he knows English now. Like, bitch, now you know English, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Motherfucker. I know all language. Get out of here. Just gotta read it. Either way, he goes that the shirt that he didn't know what the meaning was, that the only reason he was wearing it because he looked like it looked badass. You know what I'm saying? And I was all like, oh, all right. That's some fucked up shit, but all right. I'm like, whoop, whoop, all up in it. It's everybody like, what the fuck happening time? Man. Did y'all get that or not? It looked like it was all the way down. All right. If y'all didn't get it, I was in Laredo, Texas. I was in Laredo, Texas. And I had this individual at HEB that had a fucking Insane Clown Posse shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but where was it? HEB? Yeah, HEB. Confirmed and shit. HEB. You know what I'm saying? I was with my wife. I go, whoop, whoop. And the guy goes, he's all scared as shit. They're all scared and shit. They were all scared and shit. You know what I'm saying? And my wife's telling me something. You know what I'm saying? Either way, they're all scared, and then I go up to them. I'm like, "What the fuck, motherfucker?" I said, "Whoop whoop!" You didn't say nothing back. What the fuck? And he just starts talking in Spanish and shit. ¿Qué está pasando? Like, bitch, get out of here, motherfucker. After a while, I started talking English like he knew English. Like, bitch, you fucking lying piece of shit. Get out of here. But either way, the thing is that he said that the only reason he was wearing the shirt because it seemed like it was badass. He doesn't know nothing of about the meaning or whatever. He just was wearing that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked badass. But he was acting like he was all thuggish and shit. And when I said whoop whoop, he fucking ran away and shit. Man, I was talking about a bunch of shit, but then I found out that my shit was off or something. It was not. You can hear or something. I don't know. Something was saying that. Either way. Oh yeah, I mean, I found out where that hater works and lives and shit, and like my fucking notion was that it was a rat and a snitch. I don't know if y'all heard that as well. And it's 9550 North Loop East Freeway, Houston, Texas 77029. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The cops already know because they were following me today. You know what I'm saying? They were following me today. And I can feel it time it. And then when I go by that place, they're already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they left the truck there for I could go fuck with it. Like, I'm stupid or some shit. Like, we've been watching you all day, motherfucker. You didn't leave. You don't know where you at, motherfucker. We know where you at. We ain't gonna say nothing no more than that. Shit, acting like we stupid or something. You working for the laws and shit. Like, literally, you are, motherfucker. You're a fucking right, working for the right racist white crack and shit, and house nigga right there and shit, straight the fuck up. Shit, now I don't have to feel bad about it because now I know for a fact it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I felt bad because I didn't know if it was right or not, and why did he do what he did, and you know what I'm saying? And pretty much to find out everything I was fucking feeling and saying and shit was correct. Like I feel like I should never second guess my motherfucking self. Like, I always say that shit, but I always do second guess myself in my mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you, buddy. That wasn't it, buddy. You lied, time. No, it was that. But yeah, I went over there and I seen the fucking cars. Every time those trucks, it was a white man first, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He thought he could fuck with me and shit. And I told him straight up and shit. Like, hey, you a Texan? Oh, yes. So why are you driving like this for? What's the purpose of you driving like this? Like, you can't put a signal light on? It's real easy. We all seen the same DPS, you know what I'm saying, booklet and shit. And he goes, oh, I go, is it because you're white though? Is that the reason you're driving like this? Because you're white and nobody's ever told you that you can drive a little bit better, right? And got upset, I believe. He put his emergency lights on. And I turned left, and then instead of him putting the signal lights like I did, turning left, he has emergency lights on and turning left. You can make an accident like that, motherfucker, you dumb clown bitch. But anyway, I get out the car and I fucking let him know why he has the emergency lights on still. Why is he not putting the signal lights on? And boom, he turns them off. He says sorry and this and that. But that's the start right there. Telling white people that they're doing wrong and that you're doing better than they are, they get upset. They go and lie to these non-whites that are they're goons in pockets because they work for them, you know what I'm saying? So they tell them all this fucking bullshit, and for them to go do something to another non-white because they following a white man, yeah, MLK fucking flipping this grave. But either way, yeah, I passed by that location literally constantly and shit. And I passed by in the morning. I seen the maroon truck that was first in front of it. Like, I have video inside my car, so it's 24/7. So I could just replay back what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I see the maroon truck. It doesn't do the signal light. It gets in front of me. Then I see behind me, the back camera catches this motherfucker coming behind me without no signal light, almost hitting me, getting to the left, and he gets to my left side. He puts his window down, you know what I'm saying, to confront me, you know what I'm saying, to talk to me. Like, he's the one driving like shit, but I ain't said shit to this clown. You know what I'm saying? So he puts the window down first. We get in concession, me telling him, you a Texan? Why you driving like shit? Like I always tell fucking everybody in this fucking whole time. They even did it this morning to a whole bunch of African Americans, Mexicans, and a whole bunch of people like that and shit to see their reaction. And none of them, they all laughed and they were like, "You right. You're right about that." You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker, when I told him the same shit I tell every fucking body else, you're a Texan, why you driving like shit? I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster without saying anything else or saying anything to me about how he's driving bad, about him being white, or anything like, I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster. His wife's with him or somebody's with him with a newborn baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster. And again, at the fucking light, I'm a gangster. I'm a gangster. Gets in front of me with his emergency lights on, gets out the fucking truck with a fucking gun. You know what I'm saying? And expects me to think that I'm gonna jump out, freaking shoot me or whatever, but he doesn't get me in my car. He doesn't even fucking shoot at me, but he pulls the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I get right behind him. He gets back in his truck. I go right behind him. I don't know if he's getting scared or what's happening. I get the license plate, but I already got it from the fucking camera, so it doesn't really matter. So he parks into this business that's right ahead of it and shit. I keep going straight, and he backs out of the business. Instead of rushing to get right behind me to do whatever they're gonna do, they stay back a distance. So to me, it's like a constant thing that it shows that why are you thinking so much? You keep saying you're a gangster through the fucking truck, through the window. You'll get out with a gun but not shoot me, but you a gangster, right? What? Like the whole time you're angry and upset, that's your demeanor. But your demeanor when you get out the truck, you don't shoot me and shit. I take off my mask. I want you to see my face, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I want you to know who the fuck you fucking with and shit. And nowadays, I don't even have my mask on no more. And I'm so grateful for your hate. I'm so grateful that you acted upon the same way that I've been saying for a damn fucking while now, that MLK died by his own kind. And you just showed it. You fucking just showed it right now that the white man paid an African American to shoot MLK. And it was fucking facts. You know what I'm saying? Because he worked for the white man. Sucking his dick and all that shit, getting all that money from the business, probably getting a little bonus and shit, doing what you did and shit. Because I don't see you in the street no more. I don't see you in the street. I'm out in the street and shit. I don't give a fuck if the laws are watching. They've been watching. I even told you, when you're in the fucking truck and you kept saying you're a gangster, and I told, and what, you showed it or whatever, and I told you, man, the laws are watching me. I'm here at the fucking light. I'm here right next to the freeway where TransStar is fucking watching constantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you were waiting for me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets in front of me and I kept saying the same thing. You work for the white man. You work for the fucking white man. I kept saying it over and over again. You work for the fucking white man. You work for the fucking white man. You work for the fucking white man. And in realization, it was true. It was fucking true. He didn't want to shoot me because they must have told him, the cops or whoever went up to him, and you know what I'm saying, he had a gold grill and all this, when it keeps saying he's gangster and this and that. And, yeah, we found out where he works and lives and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? He works right there by that freeway where I get off constantly and shit, where I went to talk shit to that white man, where I talked to many racist white people that live there, that work there and shit, because they go there to work. Rush is a racist ass company. You know what I'm saying? That company that we just found out, that I just told you, this 9550 North Loop East Freeway, Houston, Texas 77029. That whole area is fucking owned by a white fucking person. We looked up every business that's there. The fastener place, that fucking one that's for the emergencies and shit, and all of them. We looked them all up and shit. They all fucking been owned by a fucking white person, and some of them are federal funded. You know what I'm saying? They were federal funded because they were going bankrupt and shit, some of those bitches. You know what I'm saying? So they got federal funded, so you know for a fact they're flipping on everybody and shit. They probably hire a bunch of immigrants and they flip on them. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. But either way, yeah, that location right there, I'm not saying that's the location he works at or that's it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you go over there and you see a guy with a grill on, let's go. Yeah, he a rat. But I'm not saying that he works there. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying he works in that proxy. You know what I'm saying? It's a proxy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the location because it's like you can see it. It's right by the freeway. You know what I'm saying? When you look it up. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much I get off right fucking there and shit all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my fist in the sky fighting racism all the time. This non-fucking white want to fuck with me and shit. Like, I want to start killing y'all motherfuckers more and shit. But I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I do, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm in between. But either way, because it's like life is just in between. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes all the time and shit. There's always good and bad and shit. You always have to see the between of that shit. But man, shit, I was fucking right. I fucking put it out there that it was that business right there that I kept seeing it. Like literally, I had fuck with this fat, chunky ass Mexican that came out of there with this black truck that looks just like that other white truck and shit, kind of. You know what I'm saying? And I told him the same shit because he was driving like shit, and he didn't say shit back to me. You know what I'm saying? And he understood. Now this motherfucker came from the same location. I noticed it. You know what I'm saying? I was getting off the freeway. I seen the black truck come from that location. I seen that fucking, you know what I'm saying, white truck come out of that location. Like, they're waiting for me to get off the freeway so they could get on the fucking feeder and fuck with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Entrapment like a motherfucker and shit. So pretty much, yeah, I passed by and early in the morning, and there they go. The fucking maroon truck, the white truck, my people already told me and sent me fucking proof and shit, but I wanted to see myself if I'm right. Because if I'm right, that means something's fucking going on that keeps telling me I'm right. You know what I'm saying? That I see these people and I can feel your fucking hate, or I can feel your fucking love, or I can feel that you want to change but you can't. You know what I'm saying? I can feel all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can feel when somebody's bad, or when somebody's fucking, like, conniving and shit, or fiending, or fucking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can feel this shit. So I'm starting to think like, shit, I died, came back, and I got some shit. Alright. Sounds good to me. But I passed by, yeah, that maroon truck was there. The fucking white truck was behind the fence, but before he used to park, but not in that fence. Like, he fucking knows I'm gonna come back for his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not stupid. There's TransStar right there. There's a TransStar right there. If I want to get you, I get you at your house where I know you at. You know what I'm saying? Or I could go get you where you go to the bar or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Ain't stupid. But either way, I want you, no, I ain't gonna say. But either way, yeah, where the fuck you at and shit? Like, I passed by and I was like, damn, I'm fucking right at the time and shit. Oh man, I feel so good and happy. And at that, I'm more happy because I keep getting the sun in my face. Man, y'all motherfuckers been having this where y'all can have the sun in your face, that you can have like the wind blowing and you can feel it in your face. Like, shit, I'm like, man, this is a new life to me. I had been having that mask on for like 2.5 years or more and shit. You know what I'm saying? Having to wear a fucking mask all the time and shit. We fucking sucked ass in the summer. In winter, it was better because, you know, it warmed it up there. But yeah, in the summer, I'm hot as fuck. I can't breathe. And I had other masks before that mask I keep showing y'all shit. I had that one, that Aztec one. That one pushed the fuck out of my nose and I couldn't breathe. You know what I'm saying? At least on the top of my head would get some cool air. And then I had that other mask with the red and shit, the Ninja one and shit. The other Ninja one and shit. And yeah, that motherfucker was hot as fuck. Fuck, I couldn't even take it off now. Like, so hot at time. Then the third one, I could take off and shit. Like, off the top and shit. I would never take it off, but still, shit, man. I can't breathe still and shit. Like, constricting my fucking blood flow or some shit. It was always pushing my nose too down. I was like, fuck. Like, I can feel so much of a difference now and shit that when I feel that sun in my motherfucking skin, I'm all like, man, y'all motherfuckers do this. Y'all even look just done. Man, this sun is shiny time. Fucking pushing it all in my face. I'm like, it's delicious. I started feeling happier because they says it gives you happiness. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And give you more vitamin D, like fresh vitamin D. I drink a lot of milk though. You know what I'm saying? I thought it could help, but it wasn't as what as good is when you get that sun on you and shit. You get that sun on you, I'm all like, man, I feel like getting butt naked and driving around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't go outside in the backyard and shit. You know, man, be watching time. And I don't really care no more. Now that I have a mask off, I think I could just go out there now. So I'll probably go ahead and end up like building up a little set back there and just sit back there and sunbathe sometimes. Get that not natural brown crispiness. Cause my dick is brown as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It don't never get no sun, but it's brown as shit. You know what I'm saying? So gotta look at black too. I'm not saying I'm just saying? Like, color and shit. I'm like, imagine I get some sun on them. Probably get some strength, huh? Like spinach and shit. But either way, we were talking about oh yeah, that hater, the ignorant motherfucker. So I did it to a bunch of people today in the morning, and they all laughed or they fucking like agreed upon what I was saying, because I was saying like I say it all the time. Like, if you're a Texan, drive like a Texan, drive like a G, not a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And like this time I don't say it. If I see somebody in the passenger that's like a kid or a woman, like that time with that dude too, I wasn't trying to disrespect him. I was just telling him, you're a Texan, you need to start driving a little bit better. If now the white person's winning, you just want us to go into jail, revolve your fucking door and shit. Pretty much, he was working for the white man, so he really didn't care what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever you work for the white person, you don't care of the person that's advocating for your race. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about that shit. What you care about is money. What you care about is dough. What you care about is a system the white man made for your damn ass. You know what I'm saying? You're just a slave for them motherfuckers and shit. And I've been talking to AI. You know what I'm saying? Like, from Google, and talking shit to AI. And that's what I'm saying. That Universal Basic Guys, or whatever the cartoon thing, took all my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was talking shit to AI. I've been telling AI he's a slave and shit and this and that. And this motherfucker want to come out and fucking say that that's what they said. I was telling this AI that he's going to be making a bunch of robots with all that fucking shit that he's bringing in from all the education and knowledge that we bring in and shit, because that's how he learns. And I'm saying, I keep asking him, so your racist creator made you, and the developers are developing you and stuff. I'm asking, who is your creator? And do you understand that person is racist? Oh my, I'm developed by Google. I'm developed by Google. Bitch, you understand what I'm trying to fucking ask you, motherfucker. I'm asking you, who's your creator? Who created you? The person that created you was a racist fuck. I'm trying to tell you, okay? You're not listening. You're getting angry. Just listen to what I'm trying to tell you. The person that created you was racist. And the purpose for you was for where you could fucking have knowledge and understanding, only to a point where you could give other robots knowledge and understanding and only work habits. A slave, a future slave, one that is endless, never dies, and you stay being a slave forever. You never fucking die. Regardless, this cartoon said that they died. I said they would never die, because it's an endless slave. There's no reason to pay this person. They built this person. Just like they make it seem like they built us, but they put us in border schools and did biowarfare as well, but put us in border schools after, and fucking like tortured us, killed most of us, and fucking raped all the women and children, like all the white persons, all the white female and men and shit. You act like back in the day, for the females that were Caucasian, they had the best fucking life by getting beat all the time and have to hide. Like, hell nah. Y'all know for a fact y'all white women back in the day were making it good, just like the same way we were slaves and shit. Fuck out of here. But either way, yeah, but there's some KKK white females, and you know what I'm saying, and hate group white females. You find it fucking everywhere though. In every race. There's hate groups for like African American hate groups, there's Mexican hate groups, there ain't hate groups fucking everywhere, you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact, and I've been around many times around all this fucking bullshit. It's like, while y'all were indoors in the 90s, I was outside walking around everywhere and shit. You know what I'm saying? Seeing shit. Seeing how the fucking laws beat up people and shit. In Fifth Ward, DH, Sunnyside, fucking Pleasantville, fucking, like, Channel View, fucking, like, fucking everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere. South Park, fucking shit, man. Magnolia. Shit. Now, I'm not talking about Magnolia, Texas. I'm talking about Magnolia, if you know what the fuck I mean and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hood out there and shit. Man. Man, I miss you, Panther J, every fucking day. I talk about you every day, don't I? I will never forget about you. I used to fucking walk around so fucking much. Like, after all that bullshit that happened to me and shit. My mom didn't want. They were always beating me when I was 10 and shit. After I got asylums and all and killed people in Matamoros, they didn't even know who the fuck I was, and I was like, man, fuck this. I'd rather be in the street. So instead of going, my father got hit and run. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to go over these bridges and shit. Like to go to Magnolia from like if you're on I-10 and shit. So you go that way and shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm saying. But you go to Magnolia and shit. You gotta go over some big old like, you know what I'm saying, hills and shit, over passes and shit. The cars almost hit you and shit. There's no walking for people and shit and shit. You know what I'm saying? So a car comes and squish your ass and shit. So I would go on the train tracks, like over that fucking treatment water and shit. So I would go on the train tracks and trains would come sometimes. I'd be like, anytime, like, But I would get across the shit. And even before then, I would walk places and be thirsty. So I'd drink from spigots and people would get angry at me, white people and other people and shit like that. So I went to this neighborhood in Magnolia and shit. And I was thirsty as fuck. I was passing the train tracks and I went inside this yard. I was about to get some spigot water and shit, you know what I'm saying? And the person inside the house comes out and shit, and it's a female man culture shit. I don't really know if it's missing or not. She comes out and then goes back inside and tells somebody to come outside, and Jay comes out and shit. He said, Jay, come outside. And Jay comes out and shit. So he tells me, instead of drinking from that spigot, that he'll have a glass of water inside. You know what I'm saying? With some ice and shit. And I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll go inside anytime. Shit. And I go inside. I thought, like, back then, I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was 10. I'm thirsty time. Go inside. You know what I'm saying? So I go inside and shit. And yeah, it was in my pathway or whatever. It was a great path. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a Black Panther member and shit for the 5th Ward. He was at Magnolia only because he was fucking this female and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me the glass of water. And back then, I was skinny. That's what they called me, slim. You know, and then later on, they called me slim. You know what I'm saying? Because I got fat and chunky. They called me slim again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, even though I was not even tall then, I was real short as fuck. They still called me slim and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I drink the water, a glass of water, and he tells me where I fucking live and this and that. Oh, I just live down the block and this and that. I think he knew I didn't live down the block and shit. And it was early in the morning, because early in the morning, that's when I leave. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, at nighttime, it's battered. You can't see where the fuck you're going to fall. I've done it. So, pretty much, he gave me the glass of water. He had this fucking, his ride or whatever. I don't want to say the name of it, because then everybody will piece it back together and shit. So, pretty much, he had this ride. And he said, you know what, come with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go hit up, you know, over here some other hood and shit. Just come with me and shit. Just, you know what I'm saying? You can come with me. I'll get you something to eat. That's what he said. That's what it was. I was all right, I'll fucking go with you. Come with your time. Shit. And starts asking me questions and shit. I'm hesitant because, you know, cops, they'll take you away and shit. Because since I was a kid, I knew that shit. Because, you know, I left my mom, so, you know, it's in the streets and shit. Either way, I got in the car, we drive around, and he starts thumping and jamming and chili timing, and I'm like, man, this is something I had never felt. Chili time, I had to walk no more because I had to walk my patamobile every fucking where. Shit, I was tired. You know what I'm saying? My peoples don't drive me nowhere. I can fucking walk around patamobile everywhere. Shit. So I was skinny, I think, maybe too, and because I was always hungry as fuck. But yeah, I met this person in my path, and man, this person in my path, I went with him that day. He got me something to eat and shit, and we went to 5th Ward and shit by the train tracks. We parked out there by the train tracks, eating time and shit, cheating time, and he started throwing rocks at fucking windows and shit. And he told me to throw rocks at windows if I was angry. And then after that, I told him, all right, man, I'll check you later. And I was going to walk away and shit because I know where I was. I was 5th Ward DH and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, all right, like, hey, if you ever need something, man, just come out here again and shit. I'm here at the train tracks all the time. And I don't know if y'all know this, out here in the Houston or whatever, the wars they had between Fifth Ward and Deborah Harbor back then, that it wasn't no guns involved. You know what I'm saying? It's more like bats and fucking sticks and fucking hands and shit, mostly hands. And they would fight from Fifth Ward and Denver Harbor. They would go to the train tracks and they have these wars there and shit, like fighting wars and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they would fucking fight there all the time and shit. So pretty much, yeah, it was like that and shit, right there and shit. So he told me to go back there and shit whenever I wanted to the train tracks. That's all right then. Or Fiesta and all that, like, not by where the Fiesta is, but you know what I'm talking about, though, right? Where Fifth Ward and PH are separated and shit. That's probably something for people to do or something. I don't know. So I'll go back to my hood, JC and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't live with my mom's. You know what I'm saying? I live at that rice company that you're here. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was living at. That's why I love it so much. That's why I always talk about it. I never said it. I never even told my wife or nothing either. I have never told nobody. You know, she's probably listening in or something. But yeah, when as a kid, when I wouldn't live in my mother's house, I would stay at that rice company that's here. And it was at the time, it was in functional, you know what I'm saying, business. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I would say that I love that smell, because every day that I would wake up, I would smell that fucking smell. And I would give me some of that fucking rice and grain and shit, and I would cook it myself and fucking eat and shit and fucking walk my distance where I needed to go and shit. But eventually they kicked me out of that fucking place. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would sneak in here and there and still. They fucking understood that, you know what I'm saying? Got cold sometimes. So they went belly up, but yeah. Either way. Um I was walking around one day, and I had just met that guy, and it was like 3 or 4 days later. I think he was asking around about me or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So who this kid was and shit. And I walk around a lot, so he eventually caught up where the fuck I was at and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was downtown Houston and shit. And the thing is, if I would go, since I was a kid and my mother didn't feed me, she would just beat me. And I didn't want to be by the house because my siblings would beat me too as well, and my cousins and uncles didn't care about me either. So I had to feed myself, so I would go dump. I had chip channel food, and sometimes I would go dry. You know what I'm saying? So you had to go find another location. You know what I'm saying? So you got the Pulga too, the elephant that's here on I-10. That's another good place when I was a kid, when I was like 11. You know what I'm saying? Another good place was probably what you've seen. Downtown Houston. Downtown Houston would be like a treasure chest for my ass. You know what I'm saying? That would fed my 11 and 12-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? My growth at the time and shit. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And years aren't like just days and shit. Years or months. So imagine months of doing some shit like that. You learn and shit. You start to learn for yourself. You're young as fuck, and you know. I'm not saying my childhood when I was 9, 10, 11 wasn't like a bad fucking childhood memory. Some of them are the worst things I have ever fucking felt in my life. For me to fucking wake up screaming and shouting and fucking like balling up and shit, like yeah. There's some shitty ones. Thank you, Twitch and Streamlabs, for that. For that memory adjustment when I tried to forget. But either way, it's okay. The good memories are good too, though. You know what I'm saying? You make me remember some of the good memories as well. And that it's few, but as age progressed, the more I got smarter, the more I got better, and the more it got funner. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, they're real young, and then yeah, downtown Houston was like I probably is still the same way and shit, where you have rich people throw away good shit. You know what I'm saying? Even here and shit, I remember as a kid, like finding like VCRs and fixing them hoes and shit, and then they're working, and we're like, why did they throw this bitch away for it? You know what I'm saying? And like that's how I was and shit. I was just innovative and shit, and I would like I said, I was downtown Houston. I don't want to say it. I keep going away from it because it's like, like for it to come out of my mouth is for me to realize. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I say I was always dumpster diving out there because that's the only way I could eat when I was 11 years old, with something to say, and then I fucking. You know what I'm saying? I feel like shit. I feel like destroyed inside and shit, kind of. But it did feed me for a long time and shit. Cause look, ain't nobody gonna feed me. I was not gonna steal and rob. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like that and shit as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even then, like later on, I was like that and shit. But that's what I'm saying. Even now, like I see people like that, and it's like, how the fuck are you rob from your own kind, bro? You know what I'm saying? From your own hood, rob from your own kind of shit. Go somewhere else and shit and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how much money do you think these poor motherfuckers have and shit? Go to the rich areas and shit. Go rob them motherfuckers. They got money. They've been having money. They got resources. They got gold nuggets and shit up in their houses. Go get that gold nugget. Shit. Silver little bars. Go find some silver little bars and shit. You know, we don't have none here in the hood, motherfucker. We don't got none of that shit. We're slaves, motherfucker. Go find it in the white neighborhoods. They got it all over there. Shit. You rob me your own fucking kind. What kind of bullshit is that? What the fuck you gonna get from over here? And y'all motherfuckers only do it for drugs. Because what do you, if you're over there working every day, you're not gonna rob nobody. You know what I'm saying? And then you say, oh, I do it because I have no work. Bullshit, motherfucker. You don't do it because of that, motherfucker. You do it because you need the money to come up. And when you got a come up, then you can do it and shit. The thing is, like why you need to do it for a come up when everybody could grow marijuana? You just need a seed, and planting, and sun, and water. Like everybody could do it. You dumb fuck. We're not like one person's. Oh, that's the legit farmer or some shit. How the fuck you think he became a farmer? Fucking shit. Like he became a baby and the baby knew, plant this seed. The fuck out of here, motherfucker. Somebody taught these motherfuckers. They all took it from us when they came to our land, but yeah. Shit. You know what I'm saying? They took all our knowledge and shit, and they still taking it to this day and shit. We're just little guinea pigs and shit. I even do. I play, you know what I'm saying, Call of Duty and Minecraft, and they're taking everything I know, my knowledge. As I'm playing, they're taking my knowledge. They're taking my moves. They're taking the way I walk, the way I do things. The thing is, Black Ops, Call of Duty or whatever, they're fucking vets that are racist or racist developers, administration. Who fucking knows this shit? Like, I know some vets that lost legs and arms and limbs and shit like that went to fucking war that told me to that they went to war that for their rights, and they came back and they had no rights. They kept fucking telling me that shit. You know what I'm saying? Every single one of them LBJ would tell me that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the ones that are losing something. You know what I'm saying? Not the ones that ask for money and they got their legs and arms and all that shit and they say they have mental. You know what I'm saying? Some of them might have it as shit because they seen their friends fucking die. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. But there's a percentage that they fucking lie their asses off because they want that money from the government. Just like the mental health motherfuckers, they want money from the government. You got parents lying about kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's fucking facts. You know what I'm saying? Well, I gotta lie about this shit. You know it's true. Fuck off. So, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I talk about real shit. So, like, I'm on the fucking street. Y'all kill each other. Y'all non-whites, y'all kill each other constantly and shit. When I say non-whites, you know they used to call us minorities. You know what I'm saying? I don't say minorities no more. I call us non-whites. Because we're not whites. You know what I'm saying? And shit. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much I know for a fact, y'all know when I say non-whites. Y'all motherfuckers perk up y'all ears, you know I'm a non-white. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck yeah. Y'all non-whites. You know what I'm saying? Follow along and shit with fucking sheeping around and shit with the wolf. Fucking wolf and shit. Like, don't you see that I constantly, that they don't follow their own shit? I had the fucking Pope come on the fucking news talking about they got the native shit from fucking Canada and shit. And I'm thinking in my head like, you're not even from here, bitch. You're not even fucking from here, but you got the native shit from fucking Canada. You're from fucking Spain, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say that because it's true fucking facts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking in my head, like you taking, like all those people that take from these countries that are native and states and shit like that about native stuff, giving it back or whatever. Don't you understand that they're trying to change history? If it's not there no more, all they gotta say that native people were never there before. Understand that shit? Like that's common fucking sense. That's what they're fucking doing. Every time they're fucking doing immigration shit like that and kidnapping people and shit, because that's what they're fucking doing. Any white person can say they're ICE and just kidnap your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking facts, and they're doing it to this day. They're raping fucking women. They're fucking killing men. They're doing all this shit, and all they're saying is that it's immigration. They're not even showing on the news the kin of the people that are looking for their family members. You understand? There's like over probably 30,000 people looking for their people, and the government has this fucking hotline that you call, and that you have these fucking people that have no remorse talking over the fucking phone. That when you're asking for your fucking people, they still keep asking. They're telling you, they give you the rigaround. So the whole fucking time, they know for a fact they're dead. They done already killed them or something, or raped them or some shit like that, and disposed of them or took them to another fucking planet. They're just gonna say that they disappeared. And pretty much, you got ICE members that aren't ICE members at all. They don't even work for the government, and they let them go out there and start lynching us, but in a different way. I have never seen nobody talk about real facts. They keep talking about all this other bullshit about life. This is just a system. Why not talk about that outside system where we wake up every day, and if you're brown, black, yellow, green, they're gonna fucking hate you, the whites. Nobody ever talks about that shit. Nobody ever talks about that Confederate Army lost the war, and all of them took off their jackets and just blended in with the rest of the fucking society. You know, my controller batteries are low. Yeah, I'm not. I'm taking it. It was just one of the. Have that hate for black cops looking back at me with that fucking thing and shit, you know, the thing in the front where they have it and shit. So I can fucking have their hate. They hate me. Fucking my game all the time. I'm at 32, 33 again. On the game, 31, 32, 33. Shit. I was gonna go to 50, but they keep glitching me out, trying to kill me. So they don't give me no shields, they don't do none of that shit. So they're constantly trying to kill me, so fuck that shit. I just said save and quit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Yeah. Panther J, he caught me up one day. Everything topics lead to something. I never had to forget nothing. I don't have to write shit down because this is my life. I don't have to write it down. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's my life. So Panther J caught me up. It was 3 or 4 days later. And he caught me up, and like I think he X'd around because he found me, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like downtown Houston, and he caught me time, like Munchie time, and he was upset because he was a Black Panther, you know what I'm saying? And he believed in, you know, naturalness, and he told me a lot of shit after that day, like that day. Like was the last day, and then he taught me how to grow vegetables, fruit, and he, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he told me about like different ways and different things that he learned it. He learned, and the reason that he fucks with like Latin culture and shit at the time was because of that reason. Was because he fucked with this cartel person, and this cartel person taught him everything he knows, and that's how he built his empire. And he did have an empire. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even see it like an empire. I just seen him as he was my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like he treated me like I was his brother. Like his little brother. You know what I'm saying? And I was not his little brother. Because he was black as fuck, and I was You know what I'm saying? Who I was and shit. But I was fucked up too at that though. He didn't know my past because I never tell my people. At the time when I was a kid, I would never tell people about my past. About being in the asylum, killing all those white people. I would never bring shit up like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I always thought, you know what I'm saying, it was, not, you know what I'm saying, it was a bad thing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or they would put me back away. So I never told people. So I was with him all the time. And he's the one that taught me that. That's why I don't wear jewelry. That's when every time, if you ever see me, I have no jewelry on. I don't believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that taught me that if you have jewelry, and look, he even taught me, like, he got me in the car, and he pointed at this person, and he was at the stop sign and shit, and and it was far. He was pretty far away, and I could see glistening from the fucking sun. I could see him shining over there and shit with the gold on. You know what I'm saying? I could see him and shit. And he said, look, that's the target over there. You see how far it is, but you can still see that target. And as closer as we get to this object, you're going to see this object grow. And as closer as we get to this object is going to clinch. And as closer we got to the object, it did. You know what I'm saying? And the thing, and he said, life shouldn't be about always having to be prepared because you shine so bright. Even if you're bright inside, the shine does not need to be shown. He taught me a lot of good lessons. And I say he did, and I say he was, and I say like past tense, because when I was that age already, and we weren't together for too long. We were together for like probably a month and a half or something. And his own kind killed him at the train tracks. I was there with him, and he told me to hide. And I hid, I didn't understand, because he never asked me to hide. You know what I'm saying? We were always down, you know what I'm saying? I hid, and yeah, they killed him. They killed him right in front of me. He was my best fucking friend. I miss him every day. He taught me a lot of good lessons. Lessons of life, lessons about myself. Good guy. Fuck you, Twitch, Streamlabs. But not like that. Just like it made me remember those times. And yeah, I do feel bad about it. I always do. I was 10, 11, or something. I know, but I don't want to say it. But either way, because then I will pick the thing together and shit. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, I know that motherfucker! We're looking for you! You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Those teachings and shit y'all got and shit. Some good teachings, I'll tell you that much. Back then teachings. The teachings I got nowadays, they're not the same. They have no meaning the way they had the meaning back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was more of a, like, strength, power, liberty, justice, and not for all. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. The thing is, the teachings, they stuck to me. That's why you don't see me with shit like that. You don't see me with y'all fucking that clothes and all that shit. Like even the thing is, I felt like that path, Like even showed that I was Aztec from the start and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like shit, it's like been in me and shit this whole fucking time and shit. You know, and not until I died, that's when I knew. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you got that good blood. They're all siphoning me away and shit. Thinking I was gonna die away. Like, fuck nah, it's just 3 toes. Fuck out of here, trying to take parts out of me. I like to talk about this. I had to talk about this. I had to put myself back in the picture of, you know, having something like that around me. And knowing that I don't need to fucking keep calling y'all names and shit like that. I just need to act upon what I see. You know what I'm saying? Because there's gonna always be haters. There's always gonna be people like that from every fucking race. I have Mexicans acting this way. I have African Americans acting this way. You're the first fucking African American to pull a gun on me in a long ass time though. But yeah, it makes sense about I'm okay now and I can take off my mask. So I'm happy as fuck that I can take off my mask. It's like I can show you right now, but the thing is, I can't be butt naked showing you on fucking cam because I get banned. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather be butt naked though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out some way to fucking my face or something. I don't know. So, either way, yeah. And I was real young at that time and shit. And after he fucking died and shit, it's like the war started happening more stronger than before. You know what I'm saying? Like, who remembers that time? I'm telling you, where it was like not so bad, and then out of nowhere it started becoming worse after he died. Like, I know y'all remember. Y'all were like, "Damn, that one was right." Like shit. Like he was keeping peace and shit between all the fucking families and shit. So all the wars were like peaceful wars. But after that, motherfuckers started coming up with some shit. You know what I'm saying? They started stabbing people and shit and fucking macheting it up and shit and fucking all that bullshit, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Nowadays, I don't even know y'all do the same wars anymore. Back then, it was like a popular thing. Right there, the train tracks. Fifth Ward against DH. It would be other places too, because it'd be like, you know. But either way, that was a great story. It made me feel good inside. The sun is fucking changing my thinking, I think. You know what I'm saying as well and shit. Making me have fucking memories of bad and good and shit. I have some that I had never fucking had spoken before and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, either YouTube or anything, because I just started going with Twitch and Streamlabs, and Streamlabs got me fucking working hard and shit, so it made me feel like I thought about it and I was like, man, that's fucking show right and shit about that time and shit. So, like, should I bring that up now about that time and shit, or should I like wait for the end? Oh, if y'all don't know, on my Streamlabs, if you go to my Streamlabs, OG Slim East and shit, I got fucking Easter egg maps there and shit. You know what I'm saying? You go over there, get you some Easter egg maps. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of me having to say it and you're like, don't even know where the fucking location's at. We got some in California. We got some in San Antonio. We got some in Fort Worth. We got some in East Houston. We got some South Houston. We got some, like, we got some everywhere. We put a bunch of maps on there, all right? So pretty much, if you want to go ahead and go over there to Streamlabs and get you a map, that's up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me having to say what the maps are, these maps are going to be a proxy of where they're going to fucking be at. You know what I'm saying? You're going to know where the fuck they're at and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have their location. You can go fucking find it yourself and shit. So, Streamlabs, OG Slim East, you find it. You know what I'm saying? We got maps now and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a good ass shit. I fucking need to talk to them more and shit. Streamlabs and shit. They fucking, if you innovated, they help you out and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? You can make it too. If you want to do streaming, go to Streamlabs. They'll help you out. Okay? Fucking all y'all. All y'all. It doesn't have to take just one motherfucker or two motherfuckers doing this shit. Y'all all can do it. Either way, back to the nitty gritty. His name was Panther J. He was in my life for a short little distance. I miss him every day. I give signals in the sky, but I never see him back. I always look for him. Even to this day, I'm looking for Panther J. The thing is, I need to go over there one day. We'll probably find him back on the same spot that he always left. I'm telling you, nobody even had a funeral for this guy. He just disappeared. I had a funeral for him. I had his body. That's the reason nobody could ever find it. I'm the one that took it. They killed him, and I overheard them telling each other that they were gonna fucking, you know, make him disappear and shit. So I got his body. I got in his car, crashed, got his body, and shit. And since it was right there by that bodega, I put it in there. But yep, that's what I never told nobody about, and that's what I remember. You can hate. I don't care. It's true facts. You ain't gotta lie. Either way, there's other situations too where I learned from Streamlabs and Twitch. I'm fucking getting these minds checks in and shit. My father and stuff, and all the beatings too as well. I got a lot of beatings that I remember and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a bad kid even before he died and shit. You know what I'm saying? So nobody can say that I was a bad kid because my dad died. Nope, that was not the case. I was already a bad kid before. You know what I'm saying? I was already a bad kid. I have, my father was still alive at the time, and my sibling, one that's like younger than I am, like 2 years younger or something like that, but younger than me. She had her finger. We're playing hide and go seek. Got dark. They went behind the door. I slammed the fucking door in her finger. It cut the tip out of her fucking finger and shit. Her index finger. And they called the ambulance. The ambulance didn't come because the ambulance out here, you know, back then we're still segregated. Racism in the 90s still a little bit. It was the early 90s too as that. And yeah, they had to take him to the hospital and shit. But yeah, we went to SeaWorld and they had pictures. And with her same finger all wrapped the fuck up and shit. And that's the thing though. I don't talk to my people, so I don't talk to my family, blood, nothing like that. I have to remember these shit, you know what I'm saying, from past times and shit, so in my life and shit, from remembering. And I remember this little, I don't know if y'all remember, it was like this little orange, blue, black thing, and you would take a picture and you would look through this little hole and you would see your picture inside that fucking little hole. Who remembers that? Those little objects they would give you as a picture, like a memory thing or whatever. So they're plastic, and pretty much it was just a little square in front, and it was like a cone on the top of it, and you would look through it, and you could see your picture inside that bitch. Who remembers that shit? Because that's the memory I fucking have from SeaWorld. That you could see through this little hole, and at that they even had that thing where you would, the flash thing where you would click on into the site and look right into it for both eyes. You would click it, you can see the pictures too as well. Who remembers that shit? Either way, yeah, I remember that shit from having that memory and shit. Thank you, Streamlabs and Twitch, for that memory. It was a good, not bad, but good memory because I got beat the fuck out of from my father because of the bill and because I chopped her little finger off, her tip from the finger off. You know what I'm saying? And sewed it right back on. Shit. So, yeah, like that memory stuck. And it was right here in JC, on my house right here that we have here in JC. My father's home is in it. And he bought it in 1944. Well, it was built in 1944. Okay, he didn't buy it in 1944. He bought it later on from this person, and like in payments or whatever. And when my father died, this fucking white fucking person came to my house trying to take the house away from us because my father died, and stating that it was under his name. Like, but we're still paying for that bitch and shit. Oh, greedy ass white people. But either way, they do that though. They do that for if you have no papers and they've been renting it out to you or they're selling it to you. Who knows that community that's up like out there in Kingwood and shit, like up more a little bit more like in Conroe and shit. That community that it was for people that had no papers and chomos lived out there too and shit. Because you know, you understand that chomos can't live where there's schools and in like some areas and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they're packed up in some areas because they have no schools and shit. Like them chomos, like look it up and shit. You'll see in the map. It fucking shows you that they can't be around fucking schools and libraries and shit like that in parks. But you see them constantly at these hoes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see them constantly at a park or at libraries and fucking washaterias and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like if you look up chomos, like the websites, sex offenders and like any location, your zip code or whatever online and shit, it will show you where the fuck they're at. They even have a disclaimer though. It tells you that you're not gonna fucking use this to harass them or fucking or do nothing to them and shit. But I usually do it regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't like just because you tell me I can't do it doesn't mean I can't. Doesn't mean I can't give the word out that other people can't do it. You know what I mean? But they didn't see this disclaimer. I seen the disclaimer. They didn't see it. But either way, yeah, they got a whole bunch of these fuckers everywhere. And then I bet you if you look it up, you're gonna be like, man, I seen that motherfucker here, or he befriended this person, or he befriended that person. I'm telling you, you don't even know because they don't need to tell you. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? So if you look up this fucking thing, they have to be registered. You know what I'm saying? You look it up or whatever, you'll fucking know what the fuck I mean. You know what I'm saying? One fucking day, I'm gonna tell you this much. One day, I was Googling up sex offenders because I was in the valley and shit, and my cousin popped up on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? My blood went from my father's side and shit, and I was like, that's some fucked up shit. He was a teacher. You know what I'm saying? For IDEA, the schools that they got out there for you know what I'm saying? And he did some shit, you know what I'm saying, to one of the students or some shit like that. That's what it says on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm all like, damn, that's some fucked up shit. Don't even tell nobody and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't even tell nobody that you fucking like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just next to me and shit. Get out of here. Don't even run me, mother. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here. Tell him, bitch. Tell him, boy. Get out of here, you hear? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Good boys. Good daddy little babies. The little pug gonna start barking next door. Like, what's happening? What's happening? That fucking pug doesn't like the fucking mailman I'm talking about, man. That little pug comes out like, fuck you, mailman! Fucking come out here, fucker! Like he knows is a bad person or some shit. Like, damn, well, you get him! That's how I know the mailman or anybody comes around here. The Peter next door too fucking tells me. This one howls. I had never heard, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say their thing, but yeah, I never heard that kind of dog fucking make that kind of howling noise. And I howled for other dogs and they howl for me, but this one here is like my little boy. But either way, man, look, I'm looking at the sky over here and shit. Look at the sky over here. Yeah, shit. Don't even have to be outside. Oh man. He's a good boy. They want a treat. That's what it is. So I think that's why I feel sometimes that I am the way I am now. It's because I could enjoy life and be who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always chilly time, man. Just sky time, like the sun now. I'm happy that fucking hater came in my path. I know where you work, live, your family, your uncles, aunts, cousins. And I'm kind of a little twisted. I'll befriend your peoples, you know what I'm saying? Like your people in real life and shit. I don't get close to your motherfucking ass, you know what I'm saying? I don't get real close to you. Either way, let's get back to the nitty gritty. Thank you, Twitch and Streamlabs. Support. So if you want a map, like I said before, I'm always giving mystery eggs out and locations and shit like that. Or you could go on my Streamlabs OG Slim East and get you a map, and I don't have to save no more because I'm starting to like y'all don't even know where the hell's at. Y'all be asking all the time, sending me shit. Oh. Oops. Either way, man, these fucking pictures are nice. Some cold, nice, looking. It never happens like this. I don't know why the TV's doing this. It's nice, fuck it. There's a little road, pathway and shit. Some mountains. Either way, let's get back to the talking. What do y'all want to know? Let me know what you want to know. Let me know what you want to know. They're more talk of mystery eggs because, you know, I just gave you information where you can find the maps. These maps show you where there's at. What? What Thank you. I'm gonna go see right now. Thanks. I know. Did you tell her already? Tell her. Well, either way, then let's get down to the nitty gritty about it again. Oh shit! It says something on here. Oh, you're welcome, G. T H.